Chelsea are close to signing a new goalkeeper, Filip Jirgensen from Villarreal, and also I think Strasbourg close to signing Guela Doue, a right back from Rennes. Now, what are my thoughts and opinion about it? I'll let you know in a few minutes, and also I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions as well. So for me, Filip Jirgensen, I think a Danish goalkeeper. I've watched a few YouTube clips. I've not really watched him play. I've not watched him play a full game for in the La Liga for Villarreal. Watched a few YouTube clips. He looks pretty decent. But the question I'm asking the board is, and as you as well, is he really such a great keeper, such a world-class keeper? Does he really move the needle? Is it that much better than Petrovic? Is it that much better than Sanchez? Or is he yet another developmental goalkeeper, developmental player, a player you still have to develop? I think the fee is around 20 million euros, so that probably will be about 50 million pounds or slightly less. So for me, he looks decent, but I don't really think he moves the needle in terms of what Chelsea requires in the goalkeeping department. So I don't know why we're going for him. You've got Petrovic, you've got Sanchez. Maybe the rumors are true. Like I said in the previous video, that's we're looking to sell Petrovic. Maybe that's the case. Then you're replacing a like for like, which makes no sense to me because he's not. Because with due respect to Filip Jirgensen, I don't see him as someone who really comes and becomes a world changer, a life changer for the team. So those are my thoughts and opinion on Filip Jirgensen. I wonder what your thoughts are, because I feel if you're buying any goalkeeper to replace either Sanchez or Petrovic, they should be head and shoulders above, what you have already. That takes you that much closer to competing for the top four, if not competing for the league itself. So those are my thoughts on this news. What are your thoughts? Now the next one is Guela Doue. It's a right fullback, capable of playing right as a right wing back. He's got pace, he's got skill. I think has a decent crossing on him as well. He really hogs that right side of the field, of the pitch. That's nice. That's a nice one heading to Strasbourg. A bit of conflicting reports. So there's the report that came earlier from Damasio was that Chelsea were looking to sign him and then loan him back to Strasbourg. But Fabrizio Romano has come up with his own sort of version of the truth, saying is a direct deal from Strasbourg, between Strasbourg and Rennes to sign, Guela Doue, and then he could play. And maybe in the future, maybe he's good enough, and maybe it could be one of those deals where Chelsea will just sign him off of Strasbourg, maybe. So for me, I think he's a decent player. He looks good, but we're pretty stacked. I mean, Chelsea pretty stacked, in the right back position. So you've got, of course, you've got Reece James, the captain, of course, and then you also have Malo Gusto. So I think, and then you also have the young kid coming from the academy, which I have high hopes for. And I think Enzo Maresca also likes. That is Josh Archampong. So let's see how that goes. So for me, I think right back is sorted. And then for me, to give my thoughts and opinions about Strasbourg, I think the Strasbourg strategy, if the sporting directors are listening and watching, or Blueco, the head big boys and big girls at Blueco, the strategy should be to buy the best talents in France, the best young talents under the age of 25, and then have them in the team. Because the way France operates, unlike the Premier League, is you always have players leaving the league. So if you can have those young players in your team and use the strength and resources of Chelsea, of Blueco, keep them at the club, it could turn out that Strasbourg could actually be competing for at least for top four and other European spots, in the French league. So I wonder your thoughts and opinions are on these two signings. Do you think Jirgensen is the one to sort of change the trajectory of our goalkeeping plight at the minute at Chelsea, or are you like me, you're a bit skeptical about the signing? And also Doue, what do you think about Doue? Do you think it's someone that can actually come to make it here at Chelsea? Let me know what your own opinions are. So at this point, I've come to the end of today's video. It's a short and sweet video. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and do click notification bell so you're notified each time I put out a video. So for now, do have a blessed and amazing day. Bye bye.